hate that bar. Like they have like exhausted that mi gente.
Mi gente latino.
Mi gente latino. Or like, remember mi gente, the social media app?
I was on there.
I
definitely was on there. What was your song?
I don't remember.
Oh, I had a bunch of Zion and Lennox.
Zion, baby. Yeah. It's probably down, down, down.
I can see you having down on your profile.
Down. I can't handle anymore. Down. Yo, I'm butchering the song, but it sounds like I did it right.
You're being so type B right now.
I am. I could be type B. I'm mostly type B.
What other type could you be?
I'm
not trying to be
B.
shady, but like, you think you have other types within you?
100%.
We'll talk about it.
We are going to talk about it.
Because actually, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like, if you make some choices the next couple weeks, I can see you being type A minus. And I would be, sorry.
I'm mostly type B, but when I'm like zoned in, I'm type A, 100%.
No, let's talk about it. Like, what does that mean? What
does that mean?
Give me an example.
Like for example, so this episode is about type A and type B, right? Type A friends and type B friends,
and
right?
how they coincide,
how they coincide, and also how a lot of people have both.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're the only person I could talk to.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Look, for me, I say I'm a type A minus. Like, there's definitely
type A minus.
Yeah, there's definitely type A traits within me. Now, there's some disciplinary things I gotta fix, and that would be a type A plus. But I'm pretty type A. Like, I like order, structure, and knowing where all my documents are at all times.
Yeah.
In case I have to leave.
Well, document, like, yes, I feel like
Sasha.
I feel with documents, I'm very bad.
Talk to them where your last passport was at.
In the trash. In the trash.
This is the thing. I don't know how much I can say, but somebody gifted her a flight to Canada. Beautiful gift. She was about to go to Canada, finds out her passport is nowhere to be found, can't go to Canada.
Yeah, I threw it out.
By mistake. I could never live with myself knowing that my passport is somewhere in an incinerator somewhere. I just could never live with myself. Like the fact that
But that's how the system got you.
That's
how you know the system got you, because you could actually get another one. I have another passport.
But the idea that someone knows all this data about
your
birthday,
don't. It's
your
in the
weight.
trash. It's in the incinerator. Like unless you have a little trash goblin going in there, but like, oh,
yes, people go to the trash. Like,
I live in the 26th floor in the trash. Like, okay. I threw it from the 26th floor.
I thought you threw this shit out in LA.
No, I threw that shit out here in the 26th floor like an idiot.
Look, I don't know. I don't know. Again, we grew up in different families. Did you ever get mail growing up? I'm trying to be ashamed.
What do you mean mail?
Like people mail shit.
No, nobody mailed me nothing. Who would mail me
So I grew up
anything?
in a house where they taught me to, like, you have to shred every piece of information because anybody on any moment could put it together and know where you live. Like
that's actually
to this day
to cut the mail.
Yeah, to this day, like I spend hours a month just shredding my address. And one day I was like, well, I have this friend. He's at Aries. And I don't know where we were hanging out, but he just threw his Amazon package with address and everything in the garbage. I'm like, you're gonna take the label off? And then I started doing it in California because I knew I was gonna stay in California forever. So if you find my address there, I had security. It's a different life.
Yeah.
But I was like, we could throw the garbage out. But over here, it's like we shredding everything. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just like it's a type A.
No, I honestly, I don't shred my information. I shred my information.
That's
no,
the beauty.
I do shred my information.
You just
if
say
it's
you did it.
my credit cards, like if it's my credit cards.
I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there just using a credit card.
No,
you have no idea.
Not. No, there's not.
Do you have like alerts set up for your email?
100%. For like, it's to the point that even if I use my card, they block my shit.
So you getting blocked from your own experience.
They be like, yo, like.
I love that. Well, do you think, because I feel like we have something that we really learned as we're coming 7 years is that we have different personalities when 100%. It comes to the types.
Yes.
So before we get into that, let people know, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Okay. Do you think that has something to do with your type? Because I could see a lot of Pisces being like type B. Like you guys are very like dreamy, and it's very like, oh, my feelings today. Like I feel like you just like kind of like this is how I see you. Like
You know what's funny, right? It's like it's very true. Like in my feelings or whatever, but it's like if I know that there's an end game, like I'm gonna be at the end game. And
I'm gonna show up.
I'm gonna like at the end game, like I'm there and I'm prepared and I'm ready to go. Like end game, like I'm fucking going. Day of,
I want to talk about that.
Day of, let's go. Yeah. But let me tell you something. I'm dyslexic.
Okay, and I often forget.
I am legit dyslexic. So I just want to say.
So what does it say on my
shirt right now? I know that this is bad. It says dicks. It says I need dicks. Now, look, and I know that it's bad to say this, but ChatGPT be saving my life.
It really does.
It saves my life because it's like for like reading, like I could read, right? And it's just like, yeah, about that. No, like I read books, but if I have to like, there's something about a screen. Like I feel like I'm supposed to just live life like outside, not in front of a computer, and that stresses me out. That's why it was cracking me up.
Why? What was cracking you up, Sasha?
Because, you were like, I'm over here, like you sending all these emails, and then I send you a picture of me playing.
That shit pissed me off. Like I'm over here, we getting ready for the next show. I'm like, yo, everything's in order. Boom, boom, boom. And she's like, today I learned how to play the guitar.
And she was like,
and I'm like,
I think that was one of the funniest things that you brought up because that shit had me crying. Because you was like, yo, I'm sending all these emails, and you sent me a fucking video, and you sent me a video of you playing the fucking guitar. Yo,
wait, we gotta go. We talking about the argument.
Yo, that shit. wait. I'm sending all these emails, and you send me a video of the fucking guitar. You play the guitar.
Oh, that shit was okay. So let's talk about it. I feel like this is the first time we're seeing each other since the argument. Yeah, and just for background, we never argue. We have like disagreements where I'm like, I'm gonna just not talk to her tomorrow, whatever. But this was like, we were fighting on 181st Street. The rain was coming out.
We was fighting in the rain.
We were fighting. I didn't have an umbrella. The thing that pissed me the most off about the argument is that, I don't know if you noticed, when I walked away, my umbrella wasn't working. So I'm like, I can't even walk away in my power. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, but let's talk about it.
Did I have an umbrella?
Your umbrella was fully working. Like you was fully working. It was fully working. So there's a few things I want to talk about that argument. One, are you still mad?
No.
Literally, I don't know where the anger went.
I'm not mad.
It's not. Yeah, but we still need to talk about it. You know.
Good.
Okay, number one, do you feel like you got shit off your chest you've been trying to say for a while?
No, I think that I think my point was as simple as this. I don't care if you have any grievances, but to have them in front of people.
Okay, yes.
That is the biggest issue that I have.
I agree with that.
So that was it. And that was annoying. What was annoying to me was I wasn't even ready to have a conversation with you because
today
it was no. That that moment.
Yep.
Because I just knew that I was pissed. So I wasn't in a space of like, this is the point that I'm trying to make. I don't care about what it is that you want to bring up. But in front of people, I don't want to be mean.
Okay, I understand that.
Because I could be very mean.
Oh, you can be a bitch.
I can be a bitch. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I'm so grateful I'm not drinking because this could have
you drink,
this would have went sideways.
Yeah, when you drink.
So that was the only point that I was trying to make.
We don't talk about that right now. Because
that was the only point that I was trying to make. And the other point was, which I completely understand what you're saying. It's like, yo, I'm sending all these emails. You send me a picture, you fucking learning the guitar. But I'm like, look, there's everything else is like, everything's moving.
Yeah. And can I share something with you? Because I had to sit down. Like, I think Sasha works best in metaphors. Like if I paint a picture.
Good.
And something that I'm learning now in this era of my life is that raising a kid is a lot of work. Right? So I look at this. I'm technically a mom.
And that's a beautiful thing.
But I think I look at Mauricio and Yando like our kid. Right. And something that I notice in motherhood is that, especially when the parents aren't together, they don't live together, is that the father shows up on the best days. The kids are like, oh my God, like he's so much fucking fun. And then the mother, I'm not saying this is us, the mother is there every day doing the mundane stuff, waking up early, dressing them, doing laundry. So I'm like, again, I think that something that I've had to learn is that, and as if people listen to the first episode, they would know that we have different job experiences, is that I think that there's a learning curve that has been challenging for me and that has then created resentment. So then when we are arguing and I'm like, I'm sending all these emails and you're playing the guitar, for me it's like, damn, like this bitch is not taking shit. So it's just like little things that add up that sometimes I like let shit go. But that day I'm like, yo, like if I don't speak up, we're going to end up in this cycle over and over again. And something that you kept saying that day was like, well, we're moving forward. And that triggered me. It triggered me because it felt like my last job. It was like, I did all of these things, right? Like, and again, some of it is my job responsibility. Like we come in, like the podcast, you on top of it. I'm not on top of I'm here, but she on top of the podcast. 100%. But I just felt like there's a lot of responsibility on me, and that resentment comes out. And it's like, I feel like I don't want to be in another situation, another corporate situation, where it's like the feelings don't matter, we're moving forward. And I understand that's a very important part of business, like to be focused on the end goal. But I think it's unfair to dismiss some of the feelings when you're co-founding something. I don't really have this dynamic with other people because when they don't meet my expectation, I just be like, we don't have to work together. But we are in something deeper than that, right? So now, and that's what I was saying in the last episode. I'm like, I also have to put my perspective and my idea of what it looks like to win and incorporate your vision as well and your timeline. So now it's like, I'm not like, when I move on my other projects, it's like, fuck what anybody thinks. This is a Glue Dailies more a production. But this is not a Glue, this is a dual thing. So that's where I was coming from. I'm like, okay, I didn't need to like be passive aggressive about it. That was annoying.
But the thing is, Glory.
But it's like, how many times I'm gonna bring up the same shit?
You have brought up the same shit, and I have apologized about the same shit.
But do we want to say apologizing and not taking action is not changing? So like that day, I'm like, okay, we're starting over. I sent you this document. You don't look at it, and I'm like, that shit's. It was just a document. It sent me through the roof because I'm like, it made me nervous that we were gonna fall into the same pattern. So I was like, if we're gonna fall into the same pattern, then we gotta. So here's the Sasha. The Sasha.
No. I understand what you're. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. You have brought up a lot of these things, and I have apologized. Like for example, the whole time of like, oh, it took you 2 years to make a podcast. Yes, because I had to learn.
Yeah,
I had to learn. Oh, I thought I could do it on my own. I couldn't do it on my own. We were living in LA. Logistically, how? With money, no resources. How? That's why synergy and everything and timing, it all takes place to that.
I agree. And I think for me, like I have a little bit of resentment with the podcasting because it was kind of like, and that's what I learned about like teamwork is like, this has its own timeline. And then whatever I'm doing comedy wise has its own timeline. And I had merged those two because it would be easier, right? Instead of I just should have done whatever I was going to do like solo for that time, right? Like we had, there was something coming out and I wanted to be prepared for that. So I was kind of annoyed that this wasn't ready. So that's where that was coming from. Where I was like, but I'm like, this is now the way that I'm kind of compartmentalizing is like, Mauricio is his own entity. Whatever else I'm working on, it is his own thing. So now it kind of relieves some of the pressure. But I did share, I was like, I feel like sometimes, I don't want to get too whatever, but I feel like we do need a team, but we don't need the green light of somebody else to do something.
No.
And I feel like sometimes we were kind of waiting for them. Like I don't need anybody's.
Like for example, like for this to be possible in a way that is like, yo, this feels like easy is because we are able to get like this outside source to help us at least for this launching pad. And this is a great opportunity for this to continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that I understand why you was upset.
I understand why you were upset and I understand why I was upset.
So I understand why you was upset. Yeah. And I'm like, the point that I was trying to make was I have apologized about these things over
Sasha,
and over.
And something that I said that was it was very hard. I don't like arguing with people.
Yeah.
And I always say like, if I tell you my real feelings, I really fuck with you.